js date.html. Okay, so we go to the browser. Oh, okay, man, goodness, my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know this thing is well. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just share the screen as soon as I start the class from going forward. Yeah. So I'll just explain the program again here. You guys can see the screen right now. Okay. So what I've done is like, the regular syntax, the title, and here I said new date. Okay. So I've written a function called print string str. So str plus br is done. And that's all good. Like, I mean, I've written the basic syntax, the first line of what we have discussed today's class. Okay, so I'll go here, Tutoslive, JS date. So this is my computer's time. Okay, March 18, 21. If you can see here, 9:46 is 21:46. It even says, the time zone which I'm in. My time zone is plus 5:30. Okay, it says Indian Standard Time. Okay, you see here, this is how I print the date. Now I refresh this. See, the time keeps on changing. So this is how they call the timers. So, as soon as I refresh, this thing is getting updated. Okay, so that is about one way of declaring this. Now let's declare the other way. Now here I'll use date sometime, date milliseconds, let's say, equal to new date. So I give milliseconds here. I'll say some random oops again. Okay, I have given some random number in that. Now let's print this print string. So I'll say date milliseconds. Okay, so here refresh. Oh, it says invalid date. So the reason may be I gave so many numbers in there. Yeah. So now you see, so that many milliseconds from 1970. Okay, let's go ahead and say I'll give only 1 millisecond. Let's see what it does. So this gives us a good idea. You see here, January 1st, 1970, 5:30 Indian Standard Time. So it's GMT. Yeah, I figured it out. It's GMT. Whatever the time which I've been telling, the January 1st, 1970, 0000, that's GMT because this is 5:30. So 1 millisecond. So you can see, right? That's from there it starts counting up like 1 millisecond, 2 millisecond, 3 milliseconds. So now here I give some random, I don't know, I didn't even count how many zeros in there. So April 26, 1970, I'll add 2 more zeros. So it's 2001 September 9. Oh, that's a nice days. It's the WTC date, I guess. Oh, that's 9/11. Okay. So yeah, I'll add 1 more zero and see what happens here. So it's November 20, 2286. Okay, that's a year. I don't know, 2286. Yeah, that's the date. So I can assume, like, I can just get those things, the future dates, the past dates, giving the arguments to my object. Alright, so this date is kind of creepy for me. I mean, so what I do is like use normal dates. Just close this. So let's take off 10 from there. Yeah, September 10, 2001. Fine. Go ahead. That's a good time to. Yeah, it's not about milliseconds. It's the number of milliseconds from 1970. It gets calculated. It counts them and says, okay, if I say 1 billion milliseconds from 1970, how much time it is? 1 billion milliseconds. So it's 1 billion milli is 1 million seconds, I guess. So 1 million seconds from 1970. That's what it calculates, and it gives us the date in a nice format like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and give a string, date string. So here, new date. For instance, I'll give this date. Let's say 12 12 12 12 12 12. Alright, so I'll just print this, print string, date string. So here, now you see 1912. Okay, it's not 2012. So it starts from 1900. 1912 says December 12, 1912, 12, 12, 12 Indian Standard Time. It's a Thursday, it says. Okay, so now I don't want 1912, I want something 2012. So what I'm supposed to do is like I put year 2012. Let's see. Yeah, December 12, 2012, 12, 12, 12 GMT. So that's what it does over there. And the last one, for this is where date parameters, let's say. Okay, parameters, new date. So here, starting from year 2014, and I want the date to be 12, sorry, the month to be 12. Okay, and let's say the date be 12, and let's see what does it got there. I'm not giving any time over there. I just gave the year, month, and the day. So let's see what we got over there. So this is date parameters, and let's see. Alright, it gives midnight. So well, yeah. So in JavaScript, the months always start from 0. So if it's 0, it means January. If it's 11, that means December. There's no 12 in JavaScript date. So that's the reason we have got, though we have given 12 over here, okay, it does not take the December because it knows there is no 12. So it just what you call auto adjusted it to the next month. Now let's see. See here, December 12 now. So remember this part. I'll just write it down here in JavaScript. In JavaScript, the month numbers start from 0 to 11. Our month numbers are 0 to 11, 0 being January and 11 is December. Okay, so yeah, it does. Now I don't want the midnight time. I want somewhere the time to be 1 o'clock, let's say. So you see, 1 o'clock. Okay, fine. I don't want 1 o'clock. I want the time to be 1:10. Yes, 1:10. So like such, I can modify this. I can just give the dates like this. Okay, so when do we use this? Okay, this is fine, cool. You're giving me different sorts of dates, but when do we